Clement's Homebrew coming at ya with a very special beer review. Today is our 250th beer review.
That's a lot of beer, guys.
Yeah, a lot of good beers, and we've got another good one for you. Today's one I've been holding on to. Christian's not had any of this series. What is it? It is the barrel-aged D.O.R.I.S the Destroyer. Of course, D.O.R.I.S standing for Double Oatmeal Russian Imperial Stout. This is the regular D.O.R.I.S Destroyer, barrel-aged on whiskey barrels. I'm excited. It's 10.5% and 70 IBUs. I'm psyched. I'm psyched. This will be a good one.
This whole time I thought this was a Hoppin Frog IPA.
Oh.
I was like, Dad, this is bad.
Yeah, let's have to keep things locked up. One thing I want to mention though, before we get on with this bottle for our 250th beer review came courtesy of Intermezzo 1257. His name is Mark. You'll probably hear more about him because he has actually entered the SJ Pour Challenge 2014, and I just want to say a special thank you to Mark. We're really excited about trying this one.
Now, don't be offended. We let it age a little bit more just so that we can enjoy it.
All right, let's get this thing cracked open and give it a try. Damn, look at that thing. Look at that head. That head is a nice, dark brown.
That's murky.
And this is opaque. You're not seeing a thing through it. It is just black. Some of you might remember when I did the D.O.R.I.S the Destroyer, I absolutely loved that one. So here we go. Let's get a nose. Woohoo!
Did you mention like how dark the head is, by the way? The little head you get is just molasses color.
Yeah, it just comes creaming down the sides, and I'm gonna tell you the first nose, I just got a whopping load of chocolate, bourbon, and dark fruits right off the top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some nice dark fruit on that. The bourbon is very good. The chocolate's very much there, but I'm getting dark fruits, and I'm getting some raisin, and I'm getting some prunes on that.
I'm getting the oakiness.
Yeah, you do. You get some like vanilla and some oak on that. You get booziness. You just do.
Yeah, you get the dark fruits.
Definitely. This is probably a little colder than I should be serving it at the moment, so we'll be warming it up and seeing how it changes as it goes.
Exploring the tastes during temperature change.
There's a little bit of, there's some nice sweetness. I get some like lactose sweetness on there. And you probably do get the effect of the oats on there along with that. It smells wonderful. I'm ready to jump in. How about you?
I'm ready to jump in on this.
All right. Wow. The first impression I've got to give is how thick this is. It is not quite, but it's like moving to milkshake level. Holy smokes.
It's viscous, all right.
It is. Yeah.
I got some good dark, like deep chocolate notes. Like a dark cocoa on there.
Yeah, dark chocolate, a little bit of char on that, I would say,
definitely
for sure.
Get the char. You definitely get the wood in there.
Oh, yeah, the
It's
oak
got
character.
a nice, like, almost like an ash taste to it.
Yeah.
Really brings it, levels it down. You don't get as much of the dark fruits as you smell, but they're there.
They're there.
It's just, I don't know, does this one have coffee in it or something? I feel like it's like almost an espresso in a way.
Yeah.
Because of just how deep it is. And
yeah, like a shot. Like someone took a shot.
Yeah.
Pour a shot into it. I agree. You know, but it still has some of that lactose in it. So a little bit of milky lactose type sweetness. I mean, I get those dark chocolates. I get a bit of milk chocolate in it, I think, as well. So it's like a mix, like a range of chocolate flavors. I mean, this is like a super rich, dark candy bar, but with a little bit of a milkshakey type taste to it. And I feel like I'm getting still just a little bit of the prune, but just a hint. It's really mild. It just blends in very nice. Anyway, we're gonna sip on this bit, and we'll come back and see where it went. All right, we're back. this. What else did you get out of this, Christian?
Well, I picked up more molasses now. And also in the smell, too. Like, as it's livening up, getting light or warmer, you get more molasses in the smell and taste.
Yeah, the aroma. You definitely are getting more molasses. The dark fruits are fading as it's warmed a little bit, but they're still present again. They're still part of it. And you're right, you get some molasses off this, and it is just thick as ever. And still the chocolate, both dark and milk, goes strong, but the dark chocolate is still dominant, of course.
Yeah, and you get a little bit more of the booziness is coming out. But you have to realize that this is just a big, deep, dark beer of just... If I was like drinking something made out of a cave, this would be it.
This is chewy. It is just a big, chewy milkshake beer. It is fabulous. Yeah, I can't say enough about really how much I think of this particular beer. I think it's outstanding. And I really liked the D.O.R.I.S. I like the D.O.R.I.S. series better than the Boris series. The barrel-aged Boris was better than the regular Boris. I think D.O.R.I.S. almost was better than the barrel-aged Boris, honestly. But this obviously tops them all. At times, I get this viniousness, like red wine viniousness, just a hint of it. I get some caramel. I get a little bit of toffee on it.
I think as it's warming, you're actually starting to get more dark berries. Like a raspberry almost, in a way.
Yeah.
Or like a boysenberry. And we know who likes boysenberries.
Well, I'm a huge boysenberry fan, and we have lots of blackberries and raspberries up here in Oregon. The other thing I do feel like I need to mention I haven't is just the roastiness. I did say I get chart flavors, but there is some nice roastiness on it. And it's that roast comes through in the chocolate, comes through in the coffee, but it's just a nice roasty and char flavors, two different things.
Well, and some of that roastiness almost lends towards like a toasted coconut or something like that. It has like almost a light flavor to it.
Okay, I'll give you that. But it's really light. It's just a hint of coconut. But it reminds me more of a coconut extract kind of a flavor. This is one fantabulous beer. Very rich. No, I didn't say fantastic. I said fantabulous because that's what it is. And it's time to move on to rating. Let's rate this as a Russian Imperial Stout. Are you ready?
I can do that, I guess.
All right, let's let her rip. What do you got?
Well, as a Russian Imperial Stout, this one is probably the tastiest. It's so deep and dark, it kind of like hides all those flavors in there. And I think this, like, especially with the oatmeal, just really envelops a lot of stuff. I'm going to have to give it like a 95.
Wow.
For Russian Imperial.
And see, for me, I'm thinking that is low. Because for me, this is so rich and thick and chocolatey and all those flavors we described. But it's smooth. And I've had so many beers that are big and amazing, but they're cloying or borderline cloying. And this is not. That charness, the hops on this is added to it to tone it and balance it. They've done a fantastic job. For me, for Russian Imperial Stout, this is a big old 98.
Oh, wow.
I'm sticking it up there. I could drink a lot of this. Well, on occasion.
Oh, that's pretty good.
What about overall?
Overall, I'm just gonna stick right at that 95 point. Like this is a superb beer. Especially it's starting to warm up a little bit more, kind of envelop a little bit more stuff, and I'm really liking it. It's definitely one I should get again. I really should have one more.
Mark,
of these.
he might want to work out a trade with you. It sounds like. And for me though, I tell you what. I'm staying high. I think it's because the oats in this smooth things over for me. And I get so much char and character from the barrel, but so much chocolate. I still say this is so well balanced. It's way up there. I'm going 97 on my overall for me. I am absolutely loving this beer. All right, so here it is. this is what you're looking for. Oh my gosh, you want to get this.
Yeah.
It's the barrel-aged D.O.R.I.S the Destroyer. Boy, I don't know if it gets any better than this in the Hoppin Frog lineup. I love these guys. All right, well, what can we say? Life is too short.
To drink cheap beer.
And we will see you
On the next beer review.
250, baby.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you all for
Thank you.
your support.
We enjoy it.